The importance of keeping your knees healthy and strong cannot be overstated enough. The stronger and healthier they are, the more active you can be and the more enjoyable life becomes. This movement you're looking at right here is called terminal knee extension, and it is a big deal if you want to have healthy knees. Now, terminal knee extension refers to the final handful of degrees of straightening that the knee can produce. And this terminal knee extension, it's a big deal when it comes to ensuring your knees can operate as intended. And whether you need to strengthen your knees or simply keep them strong and healthy, one of the best and simplest exercises that you can do to force your knee muscles to become much stronger in this range is resisted terminal knee extension using a band. And so in the name of helping you feel more confident about living an active, pain-free life, I'd love to show you why. So let's get after it. Knee extension is produced by a group of 4 muscles along the front of your thigh, which we collectively call the quadriceps muscles. And since these muscles converge and ultimately attach to the top of your shin bone, when they contract, they will straighten your knee, which we call knee extension. The problem is that for various reasons, most commonly involving injury and generalized weakness, among others, our quadriceps muscles often struggle to contract enough to achieve or maintain this terminal extension, which can then make activities like walking and stair climbing rather difficult and even painful. And typically, you can see this weakness or muscular dysfunction through something that we call a quad lag, which means that the quadriceps muscles can't achieve or fully maintain an extended position. Now, it's a surprisingly common issue that I regularly see and treat in the clinic, and getting on top of it is a smart idea. When you can't get your quadriceps muscles to work quite like they should, improving terminal knee extension is often one of the best ways you can force them to get their act together and thereby make them wake up. Now, as a fun, quick aside, if a patient is unable to stand or weight bear or is in very early stages of injury recovery, a great exercise I'll often have them perform is to roll up a towel or use a foam roller or a bolster or something similar and place it under the back of their knee. Then I'll tell them to try and smush it by pushing the back of their knee into the surface that it's resting on. And as they gain better recruitment and strength of their quadriceps, they'll often be able to reduce their quadriceps lag, which tells us that these muscles are moving back to a healthier state. But once someone is cleared and comfortable with being in a weight-bearing position, I often jump to these banded terminal knee extensions, and here's why. The challenge can be easily progressed or regressed simply by standing closer or further away from the anchor point of the band. And you can further fine-tune the resistance based on the thickness of the band that you're using. The added beauty is that with the foot now being in contact with the ground, it becomes what we call a closed chain exercise. And this can have some added functionality benefits since it's being performed in a position that has a higher crossover effect to one's daily life. There are numerous ways you can modify this exercise, which isn't the focus of this video, but know that what I'm demonstrating here is merely the tip of the iceberg. All you need is a resistance band, which you can get just about anywhere these days, and then a sturdy object to loop and anchor the band to. And from there, you just step back and put some tension on the band, and then you're good to go. Now, if you're in need of some bands and you would like to help support this channel, I'll drop a link below for some bands that you can pick up. Now, it would provide me with a small commission at no extra cost to you, and it would help to offset the cost of maintaining my website and other associated expenses to keep making content available to all of you. Nonetheless, I'm not here to be a salesman, so you can pick up these bands just about anywhere these days. Just make sure that they're a fair price and you're good to go. Just so we're clear, this exercise can be great for those in certain stages of injury rehabilitation, including surgical recovery. But if you've had a nasty injury or have lots of knee pain, please make sure that you are cleared by your healthcare provider to do a movement such as this before attempting it. And if you're not injured, but you simply need to build up some strength in your quadriceps, this movement can work well for young and elderly populations alike and everyone else in between. How many sets and repetitions you perform will depend on your needs and abilities, but a general starting point would be to use enough resistance that by the end of around 10 to 20 repetitions, that you've built up a notable amount of fatigue or tiredness within your quadriceps muscles. For those just starting out, anywhere between 1 to 3 sets with a moderate resistance will likely get you in the right ballpark when it comes to optimizing the volume of work for targeting your quadriceps muscles. Generally speaking, you'll want to hold each contraction for a couple of seconds, as this ensures maximal stimulation to the muscles, which leads to better strength and endurance adaptations within the muscles. Should you find the need to kick things up a notch, either because your knees need a greater challenge or you want to do a double leg version of this exercise, you'll want to check out my video on the Spanish squat, which is an outstanding exercise to perform for many individuals looking to reduce certain types of knee pain or prevent knee pain from arising. In the video, I break down the biomechanics and the science behind what makes this such a smart exercise for certain types of tendon conditions that are very common for active and non-active individuals alike. So head on over there if you want to learn one more way that you can build some seriously robust knees. And in the meantime, keep making great things happen.